何を言っているんだ。今ここで僕とシオンがどうして。
何なの一体。やめてシオン。
Wistoria Wanda's sword is back with episode number 5, and I know, you know, we knew that once 𝐒𝐚 got involved, he was going to do something really idiotic and really stupid. And right now, his team, including the person he hates the most, yes, but he still agreed to, they're in the lead to win this competition, which, although it is in part Will being a part of that win, but you have to imagine winning this event will do wonders for any mage that's included in the winnings. Now, I do think one of Will's F-ups as he kind of made his way to, get into the stadium and stuff, I was saying over and over, as he kept engaging Colette, I did keep saying over and over to myself, like, no, you need to engage 𝐒𝐚. Like, you need to stop calling on Colette. Although I know that they had a strategy going into it, I was like, it's really important that you engage 𝐒𝐚. And then when they finally they came across the dark mage traps, I was like, okay, this is a perfect chance. This is your last chance. Engage 𝐒𝐚. Be like, hey, do have 𝐒𝐚, cast some kind of, fire magic on your sword or do something. Just engage him as opposed to just dragging him along. And much like I thought, it did come and bite him in the ass, but not in the way that I thought. I thought 𝐒𝐚, again, was going to do something really stupid. And when Julius came on to play, I thought, 𝐒𝐚 was going to be like, this is mine. I'm going to take him on or something. But he actually ended up going for Will. And Colette noticed that first, and she was able to help him out and stuff like that. But I was like, what a freaking moron. This dude that not only saved your life, I mean, he literally wouldn't be able to stand here at this specific moment. He would not be standing here alive if it wasn't for Will to even think about getting revenge or think about getting, to challenge it. Whatever he's thinking, he would not have the ability to even have that thought if it wasn't for Will. So just on that merit alone, he needs to kind of suck up his pride. Whatever is bothering him, he needs to suck it up and get over it, I get it. He's from a noble family and, he's being embarrassed, whatever it is, but he needs to suck it the F up, especially with this guy that saved your life. It's period the end. Then you have like the Julius stuff, and I was like, okay, so Julius, he planned ahead a little bit. He got there first. Julius at the end attacked Colette. I don't know how well she's gonna be able to hold up with him. She does earth magic. This dude does ice magic. I don't know how they mix too well together. Typically earth has like an advantage, but if it hits the caster, it's kind of one of those things to where the ice has has advantageousness there. So I don't know if she'll be able to hold out. Truly, I don't know if she'll be able to hold out long enough for our boy Will to not only overcome 𝐒𝐚, or at least, smack some sense back into him, but then go after Julius. He now has to go contend with one moron, powerful moron, and then one really just powerful also moron, and then we don't know where Julius's friends are. Did he leave them behind? Are they hiding somewhere? We don't know all that as well too. So I love how this episode kind of came to a close. That 𝐒𝐚 stuff, I knew he was gonna do something stupid. It just, the twist there, I was like, okay, he really did something really stupid here. And then the whole rest of the time, I like how Will was able to show his chops. He's able to show how he can use basically combination magic with mages. He may not be able to wield magic specifically, but he can be a huge, huge asset to any mage who's willing to partner and be open-minded with him. Him and Colette is a crazy, crazy, crazy partnership there. So we just love to see it. So hopefully he can smack some sense into 𝐒𝐚, and 𝐒𝐚 can come aboard as well too, and then they could take on Julius and kind of overcome the one of the strongest kids in the school, and then hopefully win the competition. We'll see what ends up happening next week, but this episode was a really good episode. On top, like always, amazing animation. They had Will jumping around everywhere. Like, I mean, just the animation and just the way that they're presenting, the fights and everything. It's just next level for me. I think Wistoria, at least this season, I think they really take the crown this season of just really displaying these fights that are next level. When Will's like, you know, putting on the sword, just dot, 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 dot. Like, it's just really, really awesome to see. So I'm loving it so far. You know, I think I have, you know, over the past couple of weeks, I've kind of given you guys my qualms of how the school views Will and their lack of assistance there, and just how they're not helping this very different kid who's extremely powerful. It's not like he doesn't have anything endearing about him. You know, I'm not gonna talk about that. Go watch my last episode review, but I've talked about it in nauseum. So I just kind of have to push that back and just kind of focus on what we have here. But this episode, I think 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. This episode was really, really good. So can't wait to see what happens next week. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys on those quick and easy thoughts. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you next week. Peace.